So I was playing on the road trip on the way to sport with the kids. Boys are back in town, just because I try to remember. But for today we've got a few who can't make it, and just so happened all the lads are in today. So welcome everyone. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. Who can say?
It's going to be a mess when we're finished.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Anything can happen. Yeah. But I do martial arts, and I'm teaching it. You know, there's a group of kids all gathered around me, and I say, okay, I'm just going to show you, Sid. Now watch this. Get one kid up, a teenager or one of the grown-ups or something, and they crowd around. You know, like on school or whatever. They come in too close, and I say, stand. No, you've got to keep. You know, I said, make a circle. Stand back, and they look at me as if, yeah, this is back, and they're like 2 feet away. I just go, stand back. Anything could happen. I go, oh shit, okay. But we'll see. We'll see what happens today. So if I look into our notes from last week, I'll give a bit of a background. So this is not looking too great there, but yeah, I guess last week, just a bit of a replay. The dust settled after the fight with these werewolves that you didn't come here to chase, but some potential allies had indicated that these lichens or nightbreed or whatever were causing a problem. Felwyn got bitten by one. You all got a little bit injured, but it was not too bad. You had a bit of help from the locals down in this underground arboreal realm. And Wayana and her sort of group departed, offering a long rest with a nudge, nudge, wink, wink to Elric. And you were led by one of the shadowling pals of that helped in the fight with the werewolves, and she showed a bite wound similar to what Felwyn's got, and said, "Oh yeah, they're not vampires, they're not werewolves, they're sort of nightbreed. They're no good." She was quite shocked to see that Felwyn had a bite. But Pip, your new companion, travelled with you and guided you past past Willow's tower, safely beyond, to guide you to the cultist lair and the dragon tower. You went past without incident, passed through many awakened trees, located this old building complex with many tunnels and a nearby cliff face, and fought off a handful of werebat goblins. One of them you took captive, and he... I can't remember whether it was Brian. Yeah, that's right. Brian the Goblin led you to the cultist area, warned the other goblins to stay clear of you lot. You're just a bit too dangerous, and wisely fled the scene. Turned back into a bat of some sort and flew off. It was a hybrid. He had wings. So a huge fight broke out between these cultists, zombies. A deep one warlock, and some sort of cult high priest, and the magic was flying. There was banishment, counter spells back and forth. You had killed a bunch of these cultists, and then one of the cleric, the evil cleric, I say evil, the opponent cleric, just bam, mass healing word, and they all jumped up again. The basic stuff that parties do. And you're getting a taste of it from the other end with evil clerics. The warlock was also throwing around these really strange things, hellish rebukes. I think there was a hellish rebuke off as well as a counter spell off. Spiritual hammers and the infernal version of spirit guardians. So yeah, that was the where we sort of left it. You had done a preliminary search, found a bit of swag, mostly jewellery and highly portable treasures off the cultists. And so you've got a bag of it somewhere. I won't detail exactly what that is, but none of it radiated magic. But you also found a journal or a journal of what looked like a sending spell. It was that shorthand, maximum of 25 words type of deal, and summoning success, summoner 100% losses. And this is from someone called Deep Lord Tharta. The Herald has outgrown Bellington. I need the eye of the deep to placate her. So there's a gender and an identity assigned to this Herald character. Fled the carnage of Burlington to the Tharn Chattel Cave, descending into the verdant refuge. The corrupting hand of Caulhauldran has reached beyond this his frozen sea. An insane worm bears his taint. So hinting, I think, you derived at this bronze dragon that attacked you down in this forest. There was a couple of other messages to others. One to Ingramar, voice of the council. One of our number, infected with parasitic slug, no cure, once in brain. Abramon had one enter through a flesh wound. The pack took her leg at the knee, but the stiff, slippery thing evaded them. ... Too slow. And there was 2 messages received, taken like in a shorthand, from King Tentrix. The Black Armada has sailed. Yatra leads a raid on Xanathos, and soon the dirt walkers in their lands will return to the watery realm. And so that's pretty much the information that you gathered from your search of this room, or 2 chambers, that the main one and this what looks like a sanctum for a high priest. I guess there's no flying battle axe right now, but as you can see on screen. And I think Noida, did you cast a prayer of healing? I think there was during that there was a
yeah, I think we did mark it off.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I made a point of mentioning it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, and that easily fits within the time, and you can do it while everyone's snooping around and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the next question is, what do you want to do from here?
Just a reminder, in that fight, there was people running in and out of the room, I think, going in and out the doors. Did any of them get away, or did we take care of them all?
None got away, at least that you saw.
Right. There's still some rooms to clear.
I think we should explore some more of these buildings.
Yeah. Although I don't suppose the stealth is an option at this point. We might as well just charge in.
Yep. There's 2 rooms. Both of the 3 doors, all of them lead outside. Now, when I say outside, these are like very narrow passages between buildings, so far from streets. More like very narrow alleyways. Even when I say 10 feet wide, the walls of the buildings take up a little bit, so you wouldn't want to swing too much of long weapons in here.
Okay. Well, I think we should explore the complex some more then.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'll put Felwyn and... I'm just looking, there's a lot of bodies in the room, so I'll just get rid of some of those. I needed them for reuse, just in case of healing words and cultist of whack-a-mole. There we go.
For some reason, I can't get rid of the turn order screen. There it goes.
So Ulrich's popped out into the passage there. Gungo Benius Noida, you're free to.
Just follow. Because
Follow
hey guys,
on.
you know we cannot leave Elric alone. He will die.
Well, which way should we go? There seems to be a passageway to the south and a passageway to the north.
Yep. There are stars above you, so you can tell that over the course of this time it's shifted pretty much to a twilight, and the stars are starting to twinkle into visibility.
Oh, it's getting late in the day.
Really strange because it doesn't seem like you've been gone that long.
It's not like eternal twilight, right? It was a proper day night.
It feels like it's a proper day-night cycle, but it might not be quite over a 24-hour one.
Let's go to the south. Let's go down here first. Hey guys, there's a door down here.
Yeah, sure. Let's go that way.
Okay. So you head down directly to the south. Seems to open up into more caves going straight up and more caves going in. So like those goblin caves, if you know what I mean. And nestled into this larger valley that shoots up walls all to the sides are these dotted with caves. So you're now walking between two buildings, and there is a door to the north if you wanted to try that one.
I'm gonna test it to see if it's locked.
Okay. You give it a bit of a rattle, and it's quite it's quite dusty. It doesn't look like it's been used in some time, but it is ajar. In fact, it's not even.
Oh, okay. So I was going to kind of push it open then,
Okay.
without going in.
Okay. Okay, it opens and it looks like there's a mess. It looks like there was a fair bit of furniture and things in here at one stage, and it's been completely trashed. Tables kicked over, and you can hear a bit of a snuffling, sort of weird snuffling sound over amongst all the furniture and the debris. It's quite a large room. I'll just remove the what's it called? I'll remove the door thing for you.
Okay.
Light. Yeah. There is a room opposite, and there's two little continual light type of magical glowing orbs against the walls, and you can see once you sort of open the door proper that snuffling looks like two razorbacks, wild boars, and they're snuffling around, and they sort of clearly see you, or they've heard you or smelt you or something, and they and a few papers and tables and desks and things go flying.
I'll go in and I'll try to talk to them and tell them to clear out. You don't belong in here.
Okay. All right. Can you do a persuasion for me?
Okay.
How'd you go?
13.
Let's have a look. How stubborn is a boar? This is the question.
Here we go again. Elric talks to the animals. Hey, I'm friendly. And it's like,
Fuck off.
you're having a laugh, mate.
All right. One of them sort of snuffles and it looks like it's trying to get through, but it's sort of charging the door. Gungo, you're just in the way there. Looks like it's about to barrel into you.
Can you get out of the way?
It's a
Just get out
challenge.
of the way.
Take it on.
Yeah, you can dodge out of the way. I'll give you a acrobatics check. You can get out your cloak and do this reverse bullfighting.
Oh my god.
Boar fighting.
War fighting.
Oh,
I mean, that's
4.
hard.
I say 10.
10, okay. All right. Let's see. My chat's looking quite slow tonight. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, so you go to leap out of the way, and it looks like it's going to bunt into you. What's your arm class?
16.
Okay, so even though you're in the way, and you go to sort of dive out of to one side, or with a flourish, it glances off your leg but doesn't do any material damage and keeps on running. Squeak.
Eller's gonna look at the other one and said, "Well, go on then. Follow your friend."
Okay, this one sort of gets a Popeye sort of twinkle in its eye, and lowers its tusks and comes charging at you.
Oh boy.
In this case, I'll get you to roll a quick initiative for Elric.
Okay. Done it by a boar.
Which is effectively what we did for Gungo in a way. Like you dodging out of the way is who goes first. Oh, okay. All right, what do you want to do, Elric?
I have my.
It looks like it's about to charge you.
Can I dodge?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you get over here, stand in front of the door, and it goes barreling through, and pig eyes on the sides. They don't really see you right at the last minute. They're just sort of, going for it, but it misses you, and so you do the splits in the air, and it goes sailing out as well. And the two boars have run off.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Beat it.
Get.
Go on, get.
I think they like you, eh?
Look at that! He finally charmed some animals. Like, yes.
So, do I see anything else in the room as I walk in?
Yeah, it looks like there's writing on the ceiling. There's this giant eye, like a fish.
You guys should come in and take a look at this. Coast seems to be clear.
All right.
Phineas, what do you make of that eye?
It's an eye. Yeah. Does it resemble anything they've seen before, as in the markings on the clothes of the cult?
You have. It doesn't look. You've seen it before, but it's not Kraken Society, which is the sort of
It's the Eye of Sauron.
Yeah.
All-seeing eye.
In the back of your head, you hear, I see.
Yeah. It's the type of fish eye type thing you might see on the back of a Prius.
Okay.
But it's a bit shorter and taller.
Is there a coexist sticker in the corner?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Little baby
Could
baby
roll
on board little thing.
There are 6, or there's a whole assembly of prayer mats. Though they're quite frayed, but they're scattered around as well. Looks like the trashing of the furniture and so on is fairly recent when the boars got in here. So someone's left the door unlocked or just open, or the boars have been able to smash in, and they've just wrecked the place probably not too long ago.
Oh.
The prayer mats look like they're sort of pretty recent, like they've been used in the last day or two. There's also some tapestries rolled up in a heap in the corner of the room.
Right. Could I attempt like a religion check to see what code or?
Yes, you can roll a roll a religion.
15.
You've not seen it before, but you think it's a deep one type of reference. But which
Okay.
one?
But it's different. But it's different from the one you saw when we fought the. What was it? When we were scouting the sunk ship, came across. That undead wizard.
Yes, yeah. So that was in look. That was the one that had been used. You'd seen the same eye type symbol, and it was used in place of Sokola, who was worshipped in that sunken ship by the Sawagan.
Right.
So you've seen that. You've seen it in multiple places.
Are there any other doors into this room or out of this room?
Yeah, there's
Can't really
there's
see with the.
oh yeah, it's a bit tricky with the light thing. There's a door far to the north. I'm
gonna go investigate it.
okay, that's ajar as well.
Okay.
And opening that up, that looks like a small vestry chamber.
Okay. Gonna take a peek inside, and is there anything I see?
There's bare hooks on the walls. It looks like inside here is probably where these tapestries were.
Okay.
Like a bit of an inner sanctum, chill out zone, green room.
Any sort of imaginary on those tapestries?
Yeah, so you go over to the tapestries and start unrolling a couple. They're torn. It looks like they've been the tears are intentional, so they're like slashes across them, and it looks like a wilderness battle between primitive human hunters and a number of monsters. The monsters they're fighting: displacer beasts, owlbears, giant wolves, griffins, a unicorn even. And there's these primitive hunters sort of fighting them off.
It doesn't really match the theme with the whole fish thing.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe it used to be some different temple or a praying room that was purposely desecrated.
Maybe. I suggest we continue exploring the other rooms.
Last question: what's this thing? Is it like an instrument or
I
shells?
was going to say, like, what is that, like rubble or?
That's the tapestries.
That's the
all rolled up.
tapestries.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, got it.
Here to inspect the tapestries.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
No other
There's nothing else in here.
Yeah. So you head back out to the passage, to the alleyway complex.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess we'll continue.
Can you continue to the east?
Yes.
And
Not going to get too far ahead from.
yes, and it looks
My
like
buddy.
you've now moved beyond the building complex, because further east than the corners of the two buildings you're now coming out of, there are more of these goblin caves, and you can hear them chattering and gabbling away to themselves.
We're trying to find a way in here, right? Just to reassess what we're trying to do. We're trying to get inside. Or what were we? What was the plan?
Yeah, I
going
don't.
this way?
I don't really remember why we. It was something to do with the dragon. Or is it?
There's a dragon
I
around
believe
here
they-
somewhere.
We had a goblin bring us this way because he said there was an easier way to get into where we
Yeah,
were trying to go.
He ran off, didn't he, Brian?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, we used
okay, I
Brian
remember.
to the cultists,
Yeah, we came here because of the cultists.
but now
Get
they're
rid
all
of them.
dead. So
I mean, the ones that we
Hey.
found.
at least the
Or-
ones we found.
Yep.
Okay, so we are on the seek and destroy mission. Hunter killer mode.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Ed,
yeah, we could.
Apex Noida.
yeah. You're all Ed to
Lead the way.
nice.
I mean, I heard the terms from my father.
You sure you don't want to take some of those prayer rugs with you, Noida, for the group?
No, it's all heathen stuff.
I think at this
I mean,
T
I
here,
respect all religions in this world equally. Wink, wink.
well, at this point, Elric's curiosity is getting the best of me, and he kind of wants to keep exploring these buildings.
Okay.
So
To-
he's going
to-
to head north.
To the north, there's actually a light shining out of a door that's open.
Okay.
Oh.
And as you move closer, you
Oh,
can.
no.
Okay, that's
I'll
always a
put my
problem.
head in and see. Oh, there's more prayer mats in here.
Ah, yeah.
Guys.
So you go and have a peek, and let's see. Yeah, these aren't prayer mats. These are sort of mats laid out, probably about 6 to 7 feet long, of bunks. So sleeping area. They run the whole length of the room.
Oh, okay.
There's along the walls. There's piles of splintered wood.
And bunks. Okay. And it looks like a closet here at the bottom. Oh man. Roll 20 just crashed.
Yeah, there's a closet down the bottom. You can open that up. I'll just do that for you. And that opens out to the ablutions block.
Do the beds look like recently used or
Yeah.
recently used?
Yep.
Is there like pillows or like
Like
Binion sort of like scours the area, like he looks under a bunch of the beds, like to see
Okay.
for personal
do
belongings.
an investigation for me.
I'll cast guidance on that.
Okay. The taps work. It's plumbed. How'd you go?
I got a 4, and then I can roll a
I already rolled for you. You have 8.
Nice.
8.
Anybody else want to do this thing?
Yep, these are beds. These are used for sleeping.
There's more beds than we saw cultists.
This is true.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, that. Anything in the bathroom?
No, but the plumbing's working.
Oh. Oh.
Looks quite clean. These cultists
More than I could say for my place.
they run a tight ship.
All right. If anybody else doesn't want to do it, I'll also run an investigation check.
Okay.
Oh, just as bad. We got never-ending 4s here, guys. All right, let's move on.
Okay.
All right. We keep moving north, I guess.
Yes. Think back the way we came, and there was a reason we went this way. I can't remember.
Just
Oh, here's another.
just, uh,
Here's another building, another door.
Yeah.
What are the chances there's some more wild boars behind this one?
Okay. This Elric, this floating tentacle floats over towards you,
Yeah.
and takes a whack at you.
Oh no.
Seems to appear out of
Is that-
nowhere.
Is that
It's
an
a
enemy or
disembodied tentacle.
is it a leftover from last?
No, there is a character just around the corner that you see.
Okay.
And you also see springing into your vision. All of these howling spirits swirling around, 15 foot around. You've seen it before. Infernal spirit guardians.
Oh boy.
And I'll get everyone to roll initiative.
Elric's a little concerned about being banished again.
I think I've,
All right.
I've cleared it out, so it should be ready for you.
Rolling.
Okay, I can see
Nice.
a 5 from Noida, Elric 17, Gungo 14. And Elric, you need to do a saving throw.
What?
Uh,
Which?
well, you shall find it.
Wisdom?
It's from the Spirit Guardians.
Dex, I think.
Okay.
Is it Dex?
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Go for it. How'd you go?
16.
Okay, in that case, you take 8 necrotic damage.
Eesh. All right.
And what do you want to do?
Oh, how much healing did we get back from the prayer circle? I'm at
Ooh.
full health on my
Um,
D&D Beyond, but I think I was at full health.
Hmm.
I can't
you
remember if my
roll,
token.
it should be. It was 22.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll just do that then. And another 8, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
And a second of these cleric cultists sort of is right in their corner and must have just finished casting a spell, which has caused these spirit guardians to,
Okay. Well, I'm going to hit him with a guiding bolt. See if I can get him to lose
Yeah.
concentration on that spell.
Okay, roll to hit.
All right. Uh, 19.
Hits. Boom.
13 radiant damage.
Oh, nice one. Okay, so he has to do a con save and roll higher than 13, if I recall.
Yeah.
Which he does
Ooh,
with
he did.
16.
Maintained it.
And
All
did
right. All right.
what 10 for that, didn't he? With 13, it's half or 8 or something, or half or 10 or something, whichever's.
Oh, yeah, 8 was halved. It was 16 was the full damage. He saved.
Okay. Then he's going to back away behind Gungo.
Okay. All right, Gungo.
Okay, Gungo. He can see this sphere of stuff around this guy, right?
He can, yeah. I've put it on screen. You should be seeing it.
Yep. So he'll just run forward there and just throw his spear at this guy.
Okay.
Here we go.
That's a great graphic for Spirit Guardians.
17,
17 hits.
9 damage.
Okay. So he has to do it again. Has to save again.
Yep.
10 is the minimum, so that's what he's looking for. Oh, 17.
Nice.
He's missed the concentration.
And then he will get out his rapier,
Yeah.
run in,
Ooh,
and hit him with it.
okay.
Oh,
So I guess he has to make a dex save. I
He
think.
does, yeah.
gets advantage.
If I remember correctly, you have limited movement when you get inside the
Yeah,
spirit guardian.
it's half move.
Oh, he's got
Yep.
40 foot movement anyway.
Yeah, you can still go,
actually,
you can still make it adjust.
I've got advantage on that save, so 12.
12's a fail, and you take 15 necrotic.
15 necrotic, alright.
Ouch.
Whacking with the rapier. 26.
Oof. Okay, you break his concentration by stabbing him in the head.
There you go.
All right, that's one way to do it.
Yep. That should do it, yeah.
Anything else, Gungo?
I can see another guy there, right?
Yes.
He'll just bonus action use his cutting action to dash and go back out of.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, just dash around the corner so he's out of.
Oh,
sight.
out of visibility. Okay.
Yep. That's him, and that's him done.
Okay. You. The tentacle that's floating right at that corner, you can still see the tentacle. Can't hear
He
you.
move a bit further away then. If he saw the tentacle there, he'll just move a bit further away out of
Yeah,
its
sure.
reach or whatever.
Okay.
He had plenty of.
Yeah, no
Room,
problem. Okay, so the tentacle moves back down and around the corner, and then you hear footsteps. Disappearing into the somewhere.
Oh boy. But there are more of them. Do we follow?
He's booked it.
Let's go.
Yeah?
Binius,
All right.
are you going to do your Terminator run?
He's not really one to run, but he will use his.
You can saunter with a cane and a hanky.
No, he will move to Gungo,
Man.
and he will cast Long Strider
Okay,
on Gungo.
nice.
So, whoop, he can move, like little pat on the shoulder,
Extra
like
10
"Go get
feet.
him, like yeah, extra 10 feet for Gungo.
You got this, Gungo. All right.
And he's like the melee guy, like get him, get. And then he will use his bardic inspiration. Oh god, that's my last one. Yeah, he will use his bardic inspiration to give everyone
A reaction run.
a reaction run, yeah, of full movement speed, except for himself. So everyone gets the bonus HP of 8, and they can move freely without any reactions.
Okay.
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 Nice.
Uh,
So Gungo's
some,
feet will probably go
temporary
on the.
hit
On,
points?
I'll move 30 feet right here.
Gungo spins his feet for a moment and then dashes off.
Okay. So just the three of you can do your free movement, whatever your current normal movement rate is.
I just did mine, so good.
Okay. Where are you, Gungo? I can't even see you. Oh, there you are.
Oh,
Meow.
God.
All right.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's got 30. You got what, 50 feet movement now?
Yeah, he's
50 foot movement at the moment.
Nice. That's right, you have long strider.
Okay, Gungo, you get just to the corner, and your nose rings just around the corner, and you hear a door slam shut and click to the west. You could go north
Thing
or
is using
west.
his remaining movement, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay. So my turn?
Yeah, Noda.
Alright. I'm just gonna go 1, 5, 6.
Run around the corner, and you get just a nose in front of Gungo, and you can see down the passage. There's four doors.
We heard the click, but we don't know which one.
No. Gungo heard one of these doors close.
Okay. Not much for me to do in that case, so just cast haste on Gango.
Okay.
So we move it.
God.
All right.
Movement is
Juice him up.
Double.
Juice him up.
+2 to AC and Dex save. And X.
Gungo,
That
you're
was
go-
as well. Jeez.
Gungo's going to fail the drug testing at the Royal Show when he's standing on a thing. You've been using roids in this bull. Okay.
I swear I'm clean.
About to break the speed limit.
Okay. All right. So
You hear a sonic boom in the distance, and
Yeah.
Gungo is just.
yeah. So there's what does that mean? Okay. So that was Benius. That was. I'm just moving some ones down. Noida, you've gone. You've run in front of Gungo. You know that one of these doors is probably where this guy's run, but not which one. I assume Gungo has told you can yell a short message. And we did it in the open, wasn't secret stuff. Elric, where are you? Okay, you're back down there too. Yep. What do you want to do?
The tentacle. Do I see that it's attached to anything, or it's just kind of just floating?
No, it's floating there.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to move my 30 feet here.
Yep.
Let me see. I think it's 10 feet down here, and then another 20 feet to get here. I guess I could dash, catch up to the group.
Okay.
I guess that's another 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'll round the corner. What about get right in front of Noida? That's my turn.
I'll put the tentacle in. There we go. It's down just behind you. So you're running past it, this little ethereal sort of tentacle. You've run. Gungo, what do you want to do? It's go time.
Okay, so can you even hear like does he think it's trackable? Can you look at it? Okay, he'll look around for tracks.
Yeah, okay. So
If you can see-
you do some movement and you can do a survival roll.
Okay, so we advantage on this.
Well, there's
To be fair though, I think you have. Sorry. go
No.
on.
Okay. You think that there's a pretty clear, so there's quite a bit of debris around. It's stone flagstones, but far from well maintained or anything. There's leaves and soil everywhere, and you believe it is the closest door to the south.
All right.
Just because
So
there's some turned over leaves that are wet and they're drier beyond that.
Okay, no problems. He'll just move up to it. And he'll just smash through it.
Okay. All right. Can you? So it's an action to do a survival because you've got to take. Even though you're buzzing,
Yep.
you're trying to do tracking on
Yes.
speed, and you're bouncing off the walls there, and you've made it here, and boom! Yes, you can smash open the door. What's your passive athletics?
Passive athletics.
Yeah,
Gosh.
8 plus proficiency.
It'd be 14.
Okay, all right. So I try to use passives where I can, rather than people roll, and sometimes an easy thing to do.
Yeah. He has expertise in athletics as well. So when you get that on top of that,
Yeah, double your proficiency for the.
Yep.
17 then.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what that means is, you can bench 120 or whatever it is. You know. without breaking a sweat. And encumbrance is already factored into the rules. This is more like breaking something or smashing something. So similar to stealth and hide, I try to have passives be included in the game rather than just passive perception that commonly gets used.
Mm-hmm.
That way bards don't have to roll, and 1 out of 20 songs is absolute failure, and half of them are pretty bad because they roll under 10. You can always do a fairly decent job, unless you want to push the limit and pick a really difficult song like American Idol. Okay.
So this thing is with Through Fire and Flames, like.
Okay, you smash through this door, and there's this pallid, sickly yellow light lighting the room. The priest is in the room that did a runner, and you recognise him from the first turn that he bolted. He looks like he's been in the throes of chanting or calling for divine intervention and channeling some sort of energy. There's this 10-foot wide pool with what looks like glass sides, because you can see through it into what looks like a really swampy water. Murky.
Okay.
And you've still got movement, regardless.
But he's used his 2 haste actions effectively, hasn't he, to do the survival and to do the busting the door down?
No. The busting the door down is just a walk through the door. There's a gungo shaped hole in the door.
The speed.
Okay, so there's a pool of water in between us, is there?
Yes, it's 10 feet across. Can you see that in
He'll just run around it.
Okay.
Because he's got plenty of movement. And he'll try and grab this guy.
Okay.
So that's athletics. 27.
Okay. Hits. Easy. This is a grapple, I presume?
Yep. Shove him in the pool.
Oh, okay. All right. His eyes go wide. No, oh no, anything but that. And he starts thrashing around and goes to stand up and then slips down and goes to stand up. No, and he and he stands up. Let's have a look. Okay. All right. And he pulls a mace from his waist, and with 2 hands, because he's up next. Have you done? That's your turn, I presume. Go.
Yeah. Bonus action, he can disengage, so
Yes.
he'll just step back.
Okay.
And he'll shout out, "He's in here, guys!
Okay.
He's taking a swim."
Okay.
So yeah, that's all.
All right. Okay. He gets up. What is your passive perception's 11? Okay, so you can see he's got these little holes all over his face, on any bare skin that you can see.
Holes all over his face.
Yeah, like little wounds.
Okay.
It's like RoboCop. You've just thrown him in acid or something, but it's not all over. There's little.
Right, okay. Yep.
I'm really going back in time here.
Yeah. RoboCop.
Okay. So he stands up and he brings his mace up and he smashes it. Let's see. Oof. And the whole thing shatters, and this green algae, it's quite salty, so it's got that. When pools of water are wash up onto the beach, and you get this like 2 inches or 6 inches or so of water, and it warms up, and so you know it's full of life. But yeah, a little bit warm. You wouldn't want to drink it or inhale it or anything. And as this happens, you see these little flip, 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 flip. There's flipping is all these tiny little black tadpoles everywhere, all over the floor.
Yeah.
And you're standing in this, and this is just washed all over you. And let's see, can I get you to roll a d20 for me?
Just a straight D20?
Yeah, I'll apply some things, but I can't tell you what it is at this stage. You know, if I say roll a perception, then suddenly everyone's going to start trying to perceive things. Okay.
Got a 12.
All right. So you can feel some sort of pain in your boot.
Okay.
Binius, you hear Gungo.
Just in case it was relevant, I think Casey gives him +2 to dex things.
Dex saves? Yeah. Okay, thanks. I'll bear that in the outcome of what happens behind the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So, Binius, you're coming up the rear.
Yeah, using this is 30 feet.
Yep.
He's now right in front of the floating tentacle, right? It's still there.
Sorry, the tentacle, because when this guy.
I was gonna, like, is it linked to the priest or?
1, 2, 3, 4. It sort of just drifted along towards the doorway, past you all.
And then he would dash to catch up with the group.
Okay, so you've caught up with everyone?
He will leave it at that.
Okay.
He did like sort of like point at the tentacle, like, guys, what is that thing? Like, why is it moving?
Yeah. Yeah. You've seen this tentacle before when one of the others cast it as a spell and started whacking Felwyn with it in the last battle.
Oh, it's one of those. Ah.
Anything else, Noida? Any other spells or action?
I haven't done anything yet.
Oh,
So.
oh, Binius. Oh, sorry, I meant before.
No, being is done. No,
Okay.
Noida.
All right. So I'm guessing that tentacle is a spiritual weapon. Do about it.
Yeah.
Very. I can see. Okay. Gross water guy and water gang on the other end.
You see Gungo, and he's hopping.
Okay.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Look hurt. So.
And you can see this priest is, flapping around and panicking himself, and he's looking, patting his cheeks.
Okay. I imagine he looks very distressed, so I'll try to mercy kill him with guiding bolt.
A guiding bolt.
Level
Okay.
2.
Roll to hit.
18.
18 hits. Damage.
22
Ooh.
radiant, and
Ooh.
next attack against him has advantage.
Okay. For some reason. Anyway, no problem. My keyboard's not working, or something's going on, but that's fine. I've noted that down. Anything else, Noida?
How hurt does the guy in the water look?
He doesn't really look that hurt. He looks panicked. He looks terrified.
Okay. Then
Okay.
I'm gonna save my fuel for later then.
Okay.
That's it.
And you can see these, hundreds of little black tadpole things on the floor,
Okay.
like mud,
So on the
mud,
floor or in
mud
the puddle?
skippers. On the floor now, because that's the puddle is almost filling the room.
Oh, right.
That's why it's so big.
Okay. I'm not using my action, but I'll try not to step on.
Yeah. Okay. Elric.
Well, let's see here. Elric's going to come to the door and see what he's dealing with. 5, 10, 15. Going to come through. 20. Okay. So this is a pool of green goo.
It's just water, just salty, briny, with a fairly thick algae. But now it's just a puddle on the floor, filling the whole place, and some of it's washed out into the passage. But pretty much in the main central area, there's all these little plip, 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 plip.
Is it like centered around the priest, or are they just kind of?
Okay, you can see that each of these little tadpoles, rather than it being a goldfish just trying to breathe, that opens and this little mouth comes out, and it's sphincter-like with teeth and clawing and trying to bite, like a bee that's just to constantly sting as it dies. And there's a few wounds on this priest, just like the others have seen, but you are perceptive enough to see that some of these injuries have a little black tail poking out, which pretty quickly vanishes inside him.
Okay, I'm going to cast Moonbeam on him.
Okay. He has to
I think
save.
that's third level. Constitution save.
Okay. Well, with the previous guiding bolt slamming into him with full force at 18, 22 damage, your radiant from the heavens, he just fries and goes blissfully silent.
Okay.
The tadpoles are affected by this?
Yeah, the tadpoles in the area also all fry.
Okay.
The tentacle is still there? Or?
No, the tentacle's gone. It vanishes when he does. This is painful.
Actually, with Moonbeam, he doesn't take the damage until it's his turn.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Which is coming up.
Yep. We'll let Gun go, or say that there's a moonbeam and that's what he's doing, and he's on his last legs. Gun go, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I think he's just going to try and jump over the water, over the pool to like here.
Okay, well, you're in it, and it's washing around your feet.
Okay.
So where this guy smashed it, so you can you're not needing to wade. It's less than an inch thick, inch deep.
Okay. Well, he's just going to try and avoid it as best as he can, and
Okay.
get out.
Do you want to do a what's it called? Disengage to try and avoid any creatures from biting you as you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll use his bonus action, his cunning action, to do that.
Okay. So they all snap at you, but you avoid them.
Yep. He'll get over there. So let's get out, Eric. This guy can enjoy his bath.
Okay. Now, how big's this moonbeam? It's 5 foot, isn't it?
It's 5 foot, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
5 foot.
All right. And you're going to keep on going? You've still got haste on you?
Yeah, he'll just get out of the room. And he still have an action left, I suppose. He'll
does.
just ready. Hey, what's his movement rate? It's 100 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Run back here, pick up his spear, and then run back.
All right.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's what he'll do.
Okay.
And then he's done.
Okay. All right. And then the moonbeam goes, and as I said, the guy dies. So do all of the little tadpoles around him.
Okay.
Wow.
Alrighty. Are we still in the initiative?
We are. We need to be. Unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm just going to move Gungo down.
There's still a floating tentacle.
A tentacle's gone.
Oh.
I'll just move it off the screen. My delete key's not working. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty cool. Right. Benius. Bear with me for a sec.
Wait, what? Why are we still in initiative?
He said so.
You feel a pain in your foot, Gungo.
Okay.
Anybody got some tweezers?
I mean, the messages we read.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
The messages we read suggested amputation.
Alright. Check out his foot.
Okay.
These things will get into your brain, and there's no.
So you sit down and rip off your foot, rip off your sock or whatever it is, your boots, and
These are hoofs.
they're in the hoofs. Okay, your hooves, there indeed is a small round hole in your ankle.
Okay.
And
I
it
think this is
looks like the same hole that is all over this priest.
No. Noida, is there anything you could do?
Amputation? The sooner the better.
I feel fine.
You can try medicine if you wish, Noida.
Alright. I'm not proficient.
That's right.
I am. Can I do a medicine check?
You can do it on your turn, but I don't know if did you do an action?
Yes, I did. I cast Moonbeam, so.
Right. Okay.
Right, that's right. We are initiative.
Yeah.
On my turn. That's such a waste of resources, but what I would like to do is bonus action, spend 6 sorcery points to regain a 4th level slot,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast a wall of fire in
Ooh.
a circle in that room.
Okay.
The damage facing points.
Okay. All right.
I wanna cleanse the place.
Okay. This room is clear. All right. Very good. Okay. So you've
Do
now.
I take any damage from that?
No, it's a circular.
I would
yeah.
Okay.
let's say I hold the action until you leave the room.
It's a circle, so basically to fill the room, it'll be the same size as the circle that's already in there. So with the heat on the inside, and that's enough to cook all the slugs.
Why are we in reverse? We're in reverse order. I think it's my turn now.
Is it?
Wait, I haven't even had my turn.
yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Like,
No,
I
it's
think-
Eric
I thought we were
cast-
just going in reverse suddenly. Like, okay, that's fine.
I might have clicked the wrong arrow. That's all. So, hang on. After Eric cast Moonbeam, Gungo did his runner, and then
It should be Binius.
Boot off.
Binius we missed.
Binius we
Yeah, so Binius I missed. I must have clicked the other arrow.
Ah,
Binius, what do you want to do?
well, firstly, move to Gungo as he notices that he's taking off his hoof straps, shoes.
Yep.
He hasn't seen the holes in the priest though, so he just asks like, "Are you okay? Like, feeling fine? You went in and out
Something's in my foot.
fast
I
there."
think it's the same thing that was in this priest's head
Yeah.
or his face. I think I stepped on a worm or something.
Does it have like the same little black thing sticking out, like the little?
There's no black thing anymore, but it's the same wound.
So it's. Oh shit! It's inside of them. Noida, some priestly things, please.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Is it?
Need I remind you that I saw a child barf up, like the whole.
Yeah.
That you're not scared or anything. That there's something inside you now.
You can feel a pain deep in your calf. Gungo?
Like you sure
It's
you're
kind of
feeling
hurting a little
fine,
bit.
He's in denial. All right.
Just a flesh wound.
I'm fine. Actually, wait.
Was it Binius who had medicine or Noida? I forget.
I had
Elric.
Elric.
Elric. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. On my turn, I do the room cleansing thing, and
Yes.
Sarah.
Okay. Any action, Binius, just before we move on then?
Maybe can I cast command on the thing inside? Like, come out of here, get out of here.
No.
Then nothing.
No.
He has nothing against this.
Okay. The pain goes numb, but you can feel something, a pressure, and it's intermittent, like a pulsing, and it's moving up your leg. It's now at your knee, Gungo.
Okay.
Elric.
Okay. I'm gonna move to Gungo and quickly do a medicine check.
Okay.
See if there's anything I can do to help him.
Okay.
The amputation is
that
getting
one!
bigger and
Oh my
bigger.
god.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Gungo.
Yeah.
I'm not good under pressure.
Yes.
That's okay.
Okay. Elric says there's only one way to cure this, and it's we have to bleed him.
Yes, we need to check his humors.
I think you have to suck on the wound.
Yeah, crystal clear. We'll get some crystals out or something. I don't know. I must be feeling a bit. I'm hanging shit on everyone tonight. Not in here, but culturally, I'm being.
He shakes some bones. Looks at the stars.
This whole thing reminds me of a scene.
Knocks two stones together. And
Yeah,
he pulls out some incense. And
it'll be good. Okay.
I had that owlbear feather. I'm gonna put the owlbear feather in it, just in the hole.
So, Gungo, it's on you. What do you want to do?
I don't know what he can do. He's got nothing that he can do.
If you're stumped, you can always try to intelligence your way out with an actual action to try and figure something out. Like you don't have to as a player. You know, sometimes you
Can he? Yeah. Can he like look at the wound and see if he can see anything there or not, or squeeze at his leg and try and push something out, or
Yep.
Just
Can you roll
just pop it like it's it.
Yeah. Can you roll an investigation or medicine, either or? That's pretty much what you're doing. You're probing at it, trying to investigate.
13.
Okay. So you sort of wrench at the thing and try to feel around. You know it's deep, and you can't. You think the only way you're going to get to it, like with a dagger or doing self-surgery, is exactly what I think it was Benius was saying, off with the leg or the limb or the hand or whatever. It's whatever you read from the cultists. Although they tried and they said that they were too late and it evaded them.
Oh shit! It's the
If it's the same thing that they were
Roll.
referring to.
Yeah, okay. So can you feel it like on a particular spot in his leg?
Yeah, like between your the two shin bones, like it's deep in.
He's just going it with his spear
Okay.
head of his spear, just like
All
rip
right.
into it.
All right. So Gungo sort of sits down, cross-legged, gets his spear and he puts a stick bit in his teeth and starts, slashing, I guess.
Like, yeah,
Okay.
dig it out, dig the
Alright.
bastard out.
All right. Okay. You'll need to roll damage for yourself.
Okay.
And what are you trying? Is this like what was it? Saving Private Ryan? You're trying to find the artery.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
One of the Matrix, I think. Trying to.
Oh yeah.
And I'll just do an attack and then I'll roll the damage from that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
7 damage.
Okay. All right. So you take the 7 damage. Ooh. Your investigation's 13. Okay, so you stab around the area, but you don't see it. You've stabbed in. Maybe there was a chance that you would actually hit the creature, the slug or whatever. By luck, and you actually impaled it. But a moment later, you can feel the wriggling, sort of near where your spear hit. But you've just sort of stabbed it straight into your leg.
I think it's still in there. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Can you do it again? Can you taste it?
Sorry, you aren't tasted anymore because of the will of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Uh,
I think that's it. You done?
okay. Benius.
He's just staring at Gungo, who's decided to stab at his own leg, and he's like, "Did you get it? Did you get it?" Like, nope.
I can still feel it moving.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna stab at you because you're in charge of your own body. And, your body, your choice. So, but I am going to heal him with
Okay.
a level 1
Okay.
cure wounds. Because that seems like it hurts. So he's like healing the area where he stabbed around to make sure that he. Here we go.
Okay. So you stab yourself to try and dig into the thing, and you pull out to have another go, but you'd run out of goes for now. But and in between times, Benius comes and heals it over.
Yeah, that's about it. He really doesn't
Okay.
have like a kit against demon slugs. So.
Noida.
Okay. A long shot. A guiding bolt. The spell doesn't require me to see the target. But I don't know if I can shoot it through the leg to try to hit the target.
Guiding bolt. We'll just put it in the chat.
Yeah, it just says creature of your.
Da-da-da-da. Okay, so you didn't see a creature go into his leg, so
Okay, so I don't even know about the right.
you don't even have anything to concentrate on, or if guiding bolt is a sort of target-seeking thing that can be invisible or whatnot.
Yeah, it was a long shot. I'll cast virtual weapon in a shape of like a old-timey surgeon's bonzo.
Yep.
And I just look at Gango with a question in the eye. It's sterile.
spiritual weapon. Gungo, are you giving the nod or are you saying no, I'm
Stick it
good?
in. Stick it in.
Right. I'll just start catting.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so it goes over. Let's see. Can you roll a d20 for me?
The girls are not here, and we're literally doing homebrew surgery on Gungo. Like, we're an hour in, and we're stabbing at the party member's leg. Like,
Okay.
18.
Okay. So, Gungo, you sort of give him the nod, and you've still got that stick in your teeth. And the bone saw comes down, and it feels like it is higher up the leg than where the wriggling is. Because he can't, Noida doesn't know where, the infection is,
Okay.
the parasite is. So it's possible that he sort of cut your leg off too low, and it's already past that point. All right. Okay, Gungo. A bone saw starts cutting into your leg horribly, to everybody's horror. Can you roll a Constitution saving throw? Ooh,
21.
You are
Okay.
conscious, so you remain conscious. Okay. All right.
It's questionable whether that's a good outcome or not.
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, he's like with the stick between, like.
Okay. You don't have to voluntarily enter a rage, but but he is thrashing around everyone else, and you can roll your damage for your spiritual weapon.
Ooh, max 12.
Okay. All right. So this is force damage, and this
Yep.
it starts to sever.
So that was my bonus action, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And for action, I'll try to apply tourniquet above where I'm.
Okay. All right. Can
like
you
a
you can
strip
do
of cloth,
you can do a medicine check.
with like a stick and twist all the.
Yep. I don't mind this one with advantage, given that everyone's standing around.
All right.
To
I'll roll
say
again then.
no, do a reef knot or whatever. Okay.
17.
All right. Well,
So higher.
you sort it out yourself in any case, and apply a tourniquet and cinch it off above the knee. Okay, so that's your action. Gunko, you feel moving. All right. And it sort of avoids this blade and starts to go around, and it goes past where the blade is, but it's not getting past the tourniquet. Elric.
Guys, do you think if I transformed him into a spider, the thing would pop out?
Ooh. That's interesting.
Or
I
it
can
stays the same size and it like bursts
Well,
him to bits.
I'll give you a bonus action to do a Arcana or Druidcraft or some proficiency you've got to try and see about, because you're just trying to determine the side effect of your own spell.
Yeah, I'm not proficient in Arcana, but medicine maybe again,
Yep, that's fine.
or okay, perception. Okay, that's a better roll.
Okay.
16.
So, you considering polymorph?
Yes.
Yeah. So, if someone is infected with some sort of disease, polymorphing them or poison or whatever, they will change shape, but they're still infected by the same thing. So, if this thing is considered a parasite, fleas, ticks, other things, it's not a way of tick removal. They would just probably transform, just like I think all your belongings do as well with polymorph.
Okay.
If it was someone grappling you, and this is where 5e sort of breaks down, because they're
Yeah.
a grappling you versus a tick versus a flea versus something inside your bloodstream. Otherwise, polymorph could cure disease and bacterial infection and da-da-da. So,
All right. Well, I mean, I can cast Healing Word, and I think I'll just do that as a bonus action.
Yep.
At least, because you've already lost some
okay. So
blood.
you cast
there.
Healing Word, Gungo, it heals your leg, but there's still a bone saw in there. And so what it does is it heals the flesh with the gash still there, if you know what I mean. So heal even with a missing leg or arm or whatever. If you cast healing spells on them, it can still heal you even though you're missing something. If someone's still got an arrow in them, you can heal around it, but the arrow's still there. At least in this case, because it's big and material. It's not just a bullet or something like that. Gungo.
Gungo, look at the bright side. We'll have beef for days.
He just gives Noida a stomp on the arm.
I mean, I can go in the opposite direction. I mean, maybe we can transform him into a something huge, and maybe it'll be easier to get this thing out. Like turn Gungo into a mammoth. It would take longer for it to get to its brain.
Increase the time, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll also take longer to cut through the leg.
that's true.
Yeah.
So
you've done the healing in any case. That was Healing Word.
yeah,
And you've done.
I still have an action. I mean, I guess I can I try to help Gungo with the surgery?
Yeah.
Maybe he can just.
Yeah, you can effectively make a medicine. We've already made a medicine check, that was the innate one, just to see about your own spell.
Right. I can roll again if you.
But you can do another medicine check to try and.
All right.
Are you trying to help with the soaring, or are you trying? What's the intent?
Okay, I rolled a 20 that time. I'm trying to help him get this thing out.
Okay.
Whatever we can do to get this
yeah.
out.
All right.
So.
And what are you using?
Druid stuff.
A sickle.
I have a sickle.
Some holly.
Yeah.
A berry. All right. So you've got something sharp that you keep nice and
traditional medicine.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you stab in, and you think you see a flash of black amongst the bleeding deep in around his knee. Gungo, I'll give you another Constitution save, please.
$16.
Oh, okay. Yep, you're still okay. And
Do I need to roll for damage? After I healed him?
no, you healed him, and then came in and reach in with your surgical thing and do a cut.
I give him my holly stick, and I said, "Bite down on this."
Yeah. And you wrench it, and you can see that there's something wriggling around.
I'll tell Gungo. I said, "There it is. I can see it."
Okay, so you've got two clamps, and you're opening up his leg, and you're ready. Binius, what do you want to do?
Oh, is it Gungo's turn now?
Wait,
Gungo's turn.
I missed
Gungo
Gungo.
now needs to.
Gungo, get it.
Gungo.
So Gungo can see this little thing, right?
Yeah, you saw it. Well,
You can see
for a moment, it's swelling up with blood, but yes,
You can see. Okay, sorry. I don't know if this will work. He's going to go into a rage.
yeah.
Right, and when he activates his rage, he can make one creature take lightning damage.
Okay.
And he's going to make this little fucking
Okay.
thing take lightning
Yeah.
damage.
All right. So you just go, "Rah!" and your own rage
Squeeze-
pops this thing out.
Squeezes his leg.
and it twitches and then flops on the ground a couple of times and then dies.
You're stepping on that 17 times.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
Uh,
Yeah, I will stop cutting off his leg.
You know,
yeah.
the funny thing about that is like, after all that, Gungo's not wounded at all.
Okay. Oh, Noida, you've got your AirPods in, so you didn't notice all this, and you're sorry.
Yeah, I'm just panicking. I just focus on the task.
Trying to just laser focus. Yeah.
I'm going to just gently put his hand on Noida's shoulder and say, "You can stop now."
And you look across.
No, you ain't shocked. You don't know what you're talking about. We have to do this.
No.
Just leave it there.
He's
Just leave it there. That's okay.
He just gives him a thumbs up and keeps on. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Don't
eventually.
worry, I've seen MASH twice. I know what I'm doing.
All right. So after that little bit
yeah,
of
but,
field
Yeah,
surgery
good surgery.
amongst friends,
Okay.
the little creature is well and truly stomped.
I cast bonfire on it just to
Yeah. Okay.
be sure.
Yep. Right.
I don't. How badly did we wound you, Gungo?
I'm not wounded at all.
Not at all.
No.
He's fine. He's
He's got an
fine.
open gash on his leg.
He's
and
like
fine.
clamps and everything.
Uh,
Like, nah, it's
Okay.
not. It's just a flesh wound. Like,
I had temporary hit points, and then people were healing me up, so I'm on full hit points. I'm
So
still
you got
on
healed
10 hit
faster
points.
than we could cut through you.
Yeah, let's go find another one. Let's go do it again.
All right.
weirdest bonding experience ever. Like,
Yeah, I'll just wipe the sweat off my forehead and just spread more of Gungo's blood on my face.
Okay.
Elric's just
inadvertently, and
glad
I'll
it
just say,
wasn't him this time.
you know what? Maybe let's not tell the ladies about this one. They don't have to know.
everything went
Yeah,
perfectly smooth. Like,
Yes,
no, nothing
nothing bad happened.
bad happened. Nope.
First thing they're gonna ask though is, "What you guys do to Elric?"
Okay.
Nothing this time. It was Gungo this time.
You get this sense of you're sort of high-fiving each other and sort of laughing away the horror as the hair prickles up on the back of your neck, and there's this crumbling that you can hear on the ceiling above, and this face that you've seen before, green verdigris, appears over the balcony, and let's see, Binius. Yeah, Elric, what do you want to do?
There's a face you said above us.
Yep,
What does it look like?
it's draconic.
Oh,
Oh crap! It's called.
Caulhauldran.
Oh no.
I think I've used all my movement and everything.
Um,
I used an action to do surgery on Gungo when it was Gungo's turn.
Yep, that's okay.
He,
This
he
is,
pulled it out.
think of it as a surprise round, but you
Okay.
are not surprised.
All right, got it.
There was stealth involved.
Got it. Okay, so I will. Let's see. Sorry. I think I'm just going to engage in the dragon. I guess I'm going to talk to it, I think.
Okay.
It's the dragon we've seen before.
Yep.
What was his name again, guys?
Call something.
Caulhauldran, the Druss.
Caulhauldrus, right? Or Caulhauldran, yes.
I thought Caulhauldran was the mage warlock, and Caulhauldrus was the dragon.
I have just no idea what I want to say to him.
Yeah, I think that's right.
You'll have it in your notebook, but right now it's looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you always
actually,
work.
Are we decided that we're going to try to destroy this dragon?
I mean,
Wasn't
wasn't
that what the
we
plan
are
was?
right?
on our way to talk
I'm
with
not
the
sure.
witch who's connected to the dragon. Find more about.
I don't think it's smart to kill Willow's favorite thing in the forest if we want to like still talk to her.
Okay, so
There's a room above us as well, right? We didn't enter that one yet.
Yeah, to the north.
Like that. The north, yeah, the house. We have not entered that one yet.
Okay, so
So what color was the dragon?
green, bronze.
Bronze. Yeah, he was metallic.
So what do
Okay.
you want to do?
uh,
Actually, let's. It's just before 10. Let's take 10 minutes, grab a coffee, and come back.
Okay.
Yeah, we need a breather
we need
after.
a breather.
Cliffhanger after
You've-
all that mess on Gungo's leg.
Yeah, and then we'll enter
The
the.
poor guy. Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fine. Talk soon.
All right. Back in a sec.
Okay, be right back.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right. We're back in business. That's just so I can line up things if I need to. Okay. The clacker. All right.
Okay.
So we're back in business. And I got batteries for my keyboard, so it's all good. Right, so what do you want to do, Elric? You have a dragon peering at you, its mouth agape. Yeah, looking like it's ill intent.
all right. Well, I'm going to use my bonus action to transform into starry form,
Okay,
and I'll go ahead and take the archer form,
okay,
and then I'm going to cast entangle on him.
okay. All right, cast entangle. And he has to do a saving throw, yes?
Yeah, Constitution.
Constitution.
No, strength save.
Strength save. Okay. Oh, okay. He muscles his way out of that.
Ugh.
Um,
Okay. I'm going to back away 30 feet,
okay.
and I'm going to use my bonus action. Well, I transform, but I also get a shot.
Yes. Okay. So the bonus action, you can take a shot at it.
Oof.
How'd you go?
Sure,
11.
11
Oh
was
no! Chink! It goes sailing off past the yeah, over the hits the main body, but doesn't make any penetration.
Okay. We got company, boys.
Okay, you look around and everyone's sort of staring down at Gungo. They haven't noticed yet. So you should see a health bar there. Let me know. Now?
Yep.
Okay.
I can't quite see him completely yet.
Yeah, he's a bit. Well, he's as hidden as he can be without. All right, so he moves more fully over the two buildings, so has feet on both roofs, and both feet, like all 4 feet. So the body is hulking above the two roofs. However, its head comes sort of snaking down to ground level. It inhales, and this blast of lightning. Everybody, apart from Noida, needs to do a dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
Okay, so we've got a Elric 11, Binius 9,
8.
No, 19.
19. Oh, what was 11? Oh, the 11 was the styrofoam. Yep, okay.
That was my attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
19 for the dexterity save, 19 for the Binius, 8 for Gungo. Maybe you're on your foot, you're still cross-legged or something, just recovering. but you sort of
You're
look
still
around.
raging, aren't you, Bungo?
Yeah, probably if it's that soon afterwards.
Yeah, it's within a minute, but I think it would have turned off the round after, because we sort of stopped the combat and then I just used the same one. So it's within a minute, but I think it goes unless you take damage or attack someone.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So it would have gone. Things like, I think the wall of fire is probably still going. I'm not sure about anything else. Probably the haste.
It should, but I don't think it's gonna do much.
Probably the haste as well. How long does that last?
No, so both our concentration, I had to drop haste in order to
Oh.
cast a wall of fire.
Oh, so does that mean that's only just one round that you're stunned?
Yeah.
Okay,
that would
so
have
that's
been
gone as
somewhere
well. So that's
between
gone
the
as well.
surgery and-
So we've had like a round or two, as a, because you don't normally get surprise browns midway through a combat. I'm just sticking with the initiative rolls. Okay, so it breathes down, and 1, 2, 3. So everyone does a saving throw, and okay, dice. I have to go into the advanced dice roller for this. Okay, 57 damage to Gungo. 25, 6, 7, 8. 28 for everyone else.
What's the range on his fire attack?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It hits you, Elric. And goes beyond and hits the building on the other side, or the wall, or whatnot.
What was the half damage?
28.
28.
Wow.
I'm glad that missed me.
And it sort of, you can tell it's still there, but you can hear doof, doof, doof on the roof where the puddle is, where the wall of fire is. I don't know that you can see him anymore. It attempts to move out of sight. Now I'm moving it into the building, but remember it's not in the building, so you might be able to see it, but that's only because we don't have multi-level map.
Right.
So that's its turn. Elric, you get to. Everyone else is surprised by this. Elric, you go. What do you want to do?
Oh well, I wish I took Chalice form now. I'm going to cast Healing Word on Gungo.
Okay. Healing word goes off.
There it goes.
Gungo's
I'm going to
looking
actually do it
very
level 3.
badly damaged, having failed the save.
11.
Thank you.
Okay. And Gungo, while I might have been putting flavour there that you're prone, you're not prone. You're just standing up. That's fine.
And
That
I'll
it?
take my last potion of healing.
Okay. Healing word, bonus action, skull a potion of healing, your last one, and then any movement, Elric.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of back around the building.
Okay.
No, that's not going to work. I'm just going to back up a little bit more, see if I can get a better view of them.
Elric,
Kind of up against the wall.
Elric, you weren't surprised by it, so you got to act. You saw something quite strange when it sort of lowered its head down to breathe at you. There seemed to be some sort of weapon stuck in its head.
Okay.
A hilt of some sort.
There seems to be something stuck in his head, guys.
And you can shout out that before you move away, that's no worries.
Okay.
Okay, so...
What do you mean stuck in his head? Like a song, like a melody?
a jingle.
Yeah.
Like a sword.
Failed opening theme.
Like a spear or a sword or something. Check it out.
Friends, for the Friends
Right.
theme. All right, go.
Okay. So Gungo's going to do a bolt as well.
Okay.
here with his movement.
Longstrider works for an hour, so I think he still has
Oh, so
it.
you got another 10.
You still got the plus
Um,
cool.
Yeah, he gets another 10. Yep.
move down this way. He will bonus action dash. Down to this doorway,
Okay.
and probably just get in, I
Okay.
guess,
Yep.
if it's still open.
It is.
Then he's going to use his saber to
Okay.
cast blink
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice one.
as an action.
Okay.
That'll be him done. So I think I have to roll to see whether or not he blinks.
Yep.
I think it's a die 20 I have to roll. 18, so I think that means he blinks out. I'll just check. But yeah, that's the end of his turn anyway.
Okay. I'm just calling it up myself.
Blinked out. Yep. I can do this if you want.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so Gungo, this is the first time you've done this. So you vanish from where you are, but you find that you are in a sort of ghost-like, upside-down version of the reality that you just stepped out of. You're in the ethereal plane, and you can see things going on, but in a sort of ghostly version of them. And we move to... So that's Gungo done. Binius.
What about if I try to like, just first I would like to roll for persuasion in order to talk to it.
Okay.
You would like to engage in conversation.
Okay.
Caulhauldran.
Okay, you can roll a... What are you trying to do? So you can say something. You can say something for free anyway. It doesn't have to be
He
your...
wants to like he wants to like shout something up in there like because Elric shouted the thing, right? And he could hear it like there's something stuck in his head.
Yeah.
So he wants to shout up like, wait, we can help you. Stop trying to blast us.
Okay.
We're pretty good at surgery, you know.
All right. It sort of curses at you in Draconic.
Rude.
If you speak Draconic,
He does speak it. Yeah, he does speak it.
So he sees you as a vermin.
Oh. Rude. Okay, well that's his attempt to engage in conversation.
You can still do an action. That's...
Yeah. Okay. He moves past Noida.
Yep.
And he casts Longstrider level 2? Yeah, level 2 on both him and Noida.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he makes it very clear, like, we are running away from this, like, just bolt, boy, bolt.
Okay. Have you got any movement left?
Then, yep, 1, so this is 20, 30, and then I got 10 more. As he moves past, he, like, pushes on the door to the north to check if it's open.
Okay. What's your passive athletics?
Oof. Athletics is a 1.
Yeah, so it's 8 plus your strength bonus.
Wait,
Unless
8
you've got
plus my
proficiency.
strength. I have no proficiency, so no strength bonus
Okay.
as well.
So that's 8. Yeah, you're there. No movement.
No movement. Okay, then he moves another 10. Can he still dash?
You know, you've done
Oh
it.
no, wait! I cast a spell. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
I think that's it then.
Okay.
For Binius, I can't get anything.
All right, you get up. You're only about 10 feet away from Elric, and you can see there's no Gungo to be seen. Elric.
I'm gonna follow Gungo.
Wait, Noida? Not.
Yeah, what happened to Noida? He
Where
didn't have
are
a
you,
turn.
Noida?
Noida needs.
I missed you.
I didn't know why, but the turn order is all scrambled. Should be above the dragon.
Yeah, he's just not going on 0. I just put him in here. He goes after. Oh, so it should be him and then Noida. That's right.
Hmm?
He was after.
Went after
He was
me.
after Elric. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Give him like a 15 or something.
Yeah. Okay. Bear with me for a sec. So I've skipped a turn now because Elric has gone. I just want to make sure I'm right here.
No, it's Noida's turn.
It is Noida's turn.
He's used up-
Everyone had their go except.
We're out of order again, though. Should
No,
we sort it?
Elric and Caulhauldran went. Elric went, Caulhauldran breathed, and then we went from the top.
Gungo
and
Gungo
Elric went.
dashed.
Yeah, but Caulhauldran hasn't had a second
I see.
go.
The first thing was the surprise.
Yeah. And then.
Oh yeah, he did. He zapped us all.
Yeah, that was with the surprise round after your first go, and then you had a second go.
Oh, okay. All right. Turn order's still wonky again.
Noida, you haven't gone yet, right?
Nope.
No. And Binius, you've had one turn?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So basically it's sort of like that. It just you've gone ahead. Binius is gone. And I'm just jumping him in here. So there probably would have been somebody else here. All right. Here, let's see. Boom. Okay. It goes to grab you with a claw.
Mm-hmm.
That hits armor class 15, Noida.
Yeah.
It hit. Okay. It grabs you. It doesn't do any damage, and it just grabs you in its claw and then reaches up and pulls you in close to it.
All right.
3. Binius then slashes at you. Missing. And then tries to bite at you, hitting armor class 23,
Hits.
doing 16 damage.
Oh, I'm at 1 HP.
Okay. Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Is
Binius, Elric,
Is it on-
and Noida, you can see that there's some sort of ornate hilt poking out of the top of its head.
Mm-hmm.
That's its turn. Noida.
Noida's being grappled and being carried?
Yes.
Right.
Is it in the air?
Yeah, he's about 15 feet off the ground.
Okay. I don't have much to do with my action, so I will speak to it in Draconic.
Okay.
Speak it. Big scary dragon, sir. Please, just if you feel any discomfort because of something, we can try to help you. And if you're hungry, we have like a room full of dead cultists. We killed them like 5 minutes ago. They're still fresh. I'm sure there's no need to vaporize us.
Okay.
It can be useful.
We're pretty good surgeons.
Can you roll a persuasion for me?
All right. 12.
Okay. It looks at you and says, you speak Draconic, yes?
Yep.
It says, "You are meat."
Yeah, but look at us, not much meat. There's much more in the other room. Just let us get it to you, you know.
Okay. He's
Yeah, the bonus action, I don't know how far he moved, but my spiritual weapon would have been in the area
sure.
where Gango used to be.
Yeah. Okay.
So, like, if I can move it 20 feet and try to take a swing at that hilt that's stuck in his head, right?
Which
Lodge it.
spiritual weapon?
Bonesaw.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. You can move the bone
Last-
saw and
last
have an
minute.
yeah. You can move the bone
Yeah.
saw and have an attack.
Right, so I'm trying to dislodge that thing that's stuck in.
Ah, yes. Okay. All right. So you're trying to get it under and flick it out or something. In that case,
How am I doing?
you don't have to
I'm
roll to
not
hit.
roll.
You're not trying to hit its armor class.
Okay.
Have you got any proficiency? You think, or you just
for-
Arcana?
For
This is-
dislodging things with my Arcana,
Yep,
yeah, I have
yep. So use your Arcana. You're trying to do this with a spell, so you can roll an Arcana roll.
I am rolling so bad, 11.
Okay. All right. That's it. This is opposed.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. All right. You managed to hook under this the hilt, and somehow your bone saw sort of twists and flicks it out. And let's see. Can you roll a d4 for me?
Coming right up. I did 4.
Oh,
a 4.
okay, boom! It just
hope
slides.
this
It
good.
slides out. Okay.
Nice.
It took 3 successes, and you just rolled 4 of them. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. So yeah. So the thing flips out, and you see there's this sort of shudder. And the dragon just pauses for a moment and looks down at you as if it doesn't know who you are.
Hello?
Introduce yourself.
I'm meat, remember?
I'm meat, yeah.
Yeah, we just met. Hi, I performed a medical procedure and you owe me about $800,000 in medical debts.
He says,
But I think we can call it even if you just put me down and let us live.
he says, I'm not insured.
Oh no.
Oh crap.
Double it then.
Yeah.
1.6
out of
million now.
pocket, we can set up a payment plan over the next 30 to 40 years.
Okay, he sort of lowers you down and looks quite confused and shakes and looks around and says, it feels like I don't know, yeah, and pauses, like just trying to figure something out, doesn't really recognise what's going on. Who are you?
All right. Well, that's a long story. Do you mind if I tend to my friends whom you almost killed?
And he sort of, can you roll persuasion for me?
Oh god, please don't low roll again.
Oh come on. 20.
Whoo, okay.
Better.
It comes and settles and settles on this roof here, and crosses its 2 front legs, and then pauses and looks over, and says, "Go ahead."
Okay. So if we got like 10 minutes, I would do third level prayer of healing for everyone. I guess someone can explain the situation.
Okay.
Is the sword hilt somewhere?
Yes, and you can see there's a dagger on the ground.
Have a look at that as well.
Okay, it looks like a particularly nasty blade, well made. It looks sacrificial. You know, like a ceremonial dagger. And the dragon looks quite curious at you all.
Yeah.
And while you're
If we're taking 10 minutes here to heal,
Okay.
then Elric's should drop a story for him.
okay. What about you,
So
Gungo?
I guess we can collectively. Go.
Yeah, well, Gungo will come back out.
Okay.
Drop his blink as well.
Okay. And when you went into that room, you saw Pip and Felwyn and Morwen, and they're sitting around having a cup of coffee and having a chat.
Yeah, he just saluted. And then
We're just
went back
having
out.
girl time, and we're just
Yeah.
like nearly getting killed by a dragon, performing field
Yeah.
hospital.
You come racing in, slam the door, and put your back against it, and you.
No, then he just disappeared.
Yeah, they go pop, and they go. Oh.
Ladies, and then he runs back out.
Yeah. Okay. And you see this enormous dragon, sort of crouch, wings folded, watching curiously as I think Elric is casting. Noida is casting Prayer of Healing.
Yeah, prayer of healing.
Yep.
So we got 10 minutes for that. So wants to explain
Okay. So while you're doing that,
the deeds to the dragon.
yeah.
You got a bit crazy there, Dragon, for a little while, huh? You don't remember?
Do you know your name?
I remember. I remember it all, but it's like waking from a dream. I was battling the forces of Caulhauldran far to the north of here.
Ah. What's your name?
Yes.
Caronsis.
Ah.
Caronsis.
Ooh.
People have been calling you something different around here.
Well,
Hmm.
I believe the cultists said that Caulhauldran's taint had infected an insane worm. That must be you.
I fell to that wicked blade, and it points down to the dagger on the ground.
Oh.
So
I'm gonna
do you
cast
know?
Can I cast detect magic on that blade?
It doesn't radiate magic.
Okay.
Do you know how you ended up in Willow's realm? Or?
I'm not sure. That's a story for another day.
What are you going to do now?
Right, keep your secrets then.
I'm not sure. I will think on this.
Alright.
This Willow.
I
This
think
is the Willow needs a talking to.
Well, that's where we're going to go.
I
You want to come with us?
will
We can do it together.
I will accompany you to Willow's Tower.
We were kind of hoping to have a little bit of a nap before then, though. Anyway, nice. We can just go to sleep.
Yep. Okay. So the dragon sort of folds its wings in, and being serpentine, it can pretty much go through quite a small area. And you see it sort of slink down, and it goes into this cave. After sniffing the air a little bit, and you just hear a gruff voice in Draconic, I think for the two of you, and it's just in Draconic just saying, "Out!" And these goblins come sort of rushing.
Oh, the goblin. This is your eviction notice.
I think I'd do the same thing if a dragon came in my house and said,
Yeah.
"Beat it."
Ouch! Like,
Alright.
And a couple of Goblin Werebats go sort of flapping off into the sky. Call on me when you are ready.
You should hide
Okay.
that token, and we'll convince the girls to go into that cave somehow next session.
nice
Oh,
friendly
look,
prank.
look. Go check that out.
Oh,
Yeah.
would you go in there? And I think what was that goblin's name? Brian.
Brian.
Ryan.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Brian's in there. Just go get him for us.
Poor guy.
Okay, so we don't tell the girls about the dragon, and then when we come back tomorrow, we just go like, oh, ladies, do you wanna check out that cave?
Yeah.
And they go in and they have a
Ladies
heart attack.
first, and then.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to make it angry. Like, knowing Felwyn, she's just gonna go in punching it. Like,
I mean, with the dragon will be on the joke. I hope.
should we, like... We should have really included him in the... Like, hey,
Yeah,
we
but-
have allies, or...
All right.
Let us talk it out with the dragon. It's a very important part of the mission.
Hey, at the very least, we can say, hey, look, if you see a gnome and a other one, don't get angry at them because they're friends of ours.
And so the four of you head back to the where you can smell coffee brewing, and
I'll go here.
yeah, head back in. Benius, I think you're on 1 hit point.
I'm at 1 HP. Yep. He's,
Okay.
like, bleeding and
good.
in tatters. Like,
Yeah.
You
Gungo's like, just shake it off. Just shake it off.
it's just a flesh wound. Like,
Come on.
We got 20 from the prayer of healing,
Okay.
in case something interrupts our
good.
rest. But
oh,
Okay.
bless the prophet.
indeed.
Binya's showing slowly becoming religious as he's
Yeah.
healed up. Like, this is really nice. Like, oh.
All right. So everyone gets 20, I believe, from that prayer.
Mhm.
Okay. And you trying to take a short rest or anything like that?
I think a long rest.
Long
is
rest. Yeah.
It is night, right?
It is night. Yeah, definitely.
There were some nice beds over there on the other building.
Yep, there
good.
are.
Or we
I,
could
don't-
just.
I like this place more, like
Alright.
fortified.
Okay, so you get out all your packs and rolls and cook yourself up a little bit of well-earned meal for the night, and then bed down. Take a rest, and you are undisturbed throughout the night and manage to take your long rest. And as a result of that, you go up to level 8.
Nice.
Yay!
Hey.
And the girls didn't have to do
Okay.
anything but drink coffee.
Yeah, it's an experience.
They discovered themselves through a deep and meaningful conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
That counts too.
Exactly.
Oh, I can
I'm gonna
also
have to-
use my my song of rest before they go to bed, right?
Okay.
So I can.
I'm gonna have to think on this. Level
Well,
8's a
what's
big
the rebel?
level.
Binya sings a lullaby. We all get 5 health extra.
Yay!
So,
Okay.
Anthony, I'm just going to go with that duelist.
Yes.
Class?
Yeah.
Do you have a homebrewed one at all?
Yeah. It's in
That should be
PDF
a
form. I think it's pinned.
Yeah, so I'll just immediately
Yeah.
add the stuff manually.
Oh,
But,
yeah. I don't have it in. You mean in D&D Beyond? No.
Yeah. Actually, I think I might have put it in there way back. I'll give it a try.
Okay. And so the next day, or the next, after a long rest, you head back, head outside, and you're heading back to Wyllowwood. Is that right? Willow's Tower.
That'll be the plan. But
Okay.
it's kinda getting late, and I do kinda want to get the ghost reacting to the dragon in the
To the
cave.
dragon, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm happy to call it here. You've had quite a
Yeah.
series of events.
Yes.
And level 8, we need to figure out our spells, our
Sure.
feats, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, let's call it here, and
Okay.
Great.
we'll pick it up with everyone else as well at level 8
Mhm.
with the dragon in tow.
I think Morwen said she'll be back next week.
Oh
next
right.
time, too.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
All right, so it could have a full house, yeah.
Today was fun. We had everything. We had combat, we had investigations, we had tadpoles and surgeries.
Funky music.
I did think Gungo was gone at one stage there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was ready to use
It was
my,
serious.
my yeah.
yeah. Either that, or you might have ended up with a pirate peg leg.
Yeah. We had
Yes.
artificer around, so could fix
True.
something for you, I think.
Oh yeah, do
That
some.
was a Noida. That was a good move too, pulling the sword out because Caulhauldran was about one move away from becoming a rat. I was going to use my
Yeah.
polymorph on him,
Yeah,
and then that sword will be a lot easier to pull out.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Happening with the sword too.
Okay, very good. All right, we'll see you in a fortnight.
Thanks, everyone.
Very good.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay,
guys.
well,
Bye.
this was a
Like-
blast.
See you in 2 weeks.
And nobody
2
tell the
weeks.
ladies about the dragons.
That's it.
Yeah,
Keep us
no. Out of character as well. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
we
Alright,
made a
bye-bye.
new ally. The
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
We can make the focus the Gungo's leg.
That's it.
All right.
Right. Cheers.
See ya.
See you guys.
Bye.